Would you believe we're going to craft with pool noodles today? Hey Bestie, it's Lisa. Welcome or welcome back. I've got this green pool noodle, a really cute little crate. It's actually kind of a bigger crate. And then I've got this planter piece from the Dollar Tree. I had already used it for something and then I salvaged it. We're going to cut it off. I just want to use that kind of coconut fiber stuff. We're going to place it inside the crate and that becomes our base. We're going to cut the pool noodle into 3 sizes, getting gradually larger for each of the pieces. And we're going to turn these into little cactus or cacti. So I'm going to use my knife and just cut off the bottom at an angle to create kind of the top of each of the cactus pieces. And we'll do that for all 3 of the pool noodle pieces that I cut. Then I'm going to take a blade and go straight down like 2 lines and pull out the center. And this is going to kind of create those lines on the cactus that they have. And we're just going to do 3 of these on each of the pieces just to give it that look. So there's the first one, and we'll do the same thing to the other 2. Now we're going to take skewers and we're going to put 2 on the bottom of each of these pieces so that I have a way to attach this into that coconut fiber. Otherwise, it just would never stand up. So we'll nip off the ends of the pieces so they have a pointy edge because I used the pointy edge of the skewer to stab it in the pool noodle in the first place. Now we're going to add some hot glue to the bottom and we're going to push it through by lifting up that coconut fiber all around it. Now I will add some more hot glue to reinforce in just a moment, but we're going to do the same thing to all 3 pieces of what is now the cactus. And now we'll add some more glue to reinforce them. And later on, there's another way they're going to get reinforced as well that I'll show you in just a moment. Now I'm going to take toothpicks. I'm just going to break them in half and I'm going to poke in the not pointy end, the broken end, because I want the pointy end sticking out. Those are going to be the little pointy parts of the cactus that you don't ever want to touch. So I'm just going to put these all over all 3 of these pieces to make it look like, you know, they're just cactus with the little stickers coming out. And that's how we'll make it stand up too. We can kind of stab them into each one and that will hold them up straighter too. And I'm going to add some more to the very top because they have sticky things all over them, not just on the sides. This is such a fun and adorable craft to make with pool noodles. I imagine kids would really enjoy this. Look how cute that turned out. I did decide to add some blooms at the top of 2 of them because cacti do bloom. So let me know what you think. I love it. And the color really doesn't matter. And then I've got some scarves from the Dollar Tree that are just so pretty. And they kind of look like spring. I realize that, but I think those colors still work in the summer too. So we're going to cut the pool noodle so I have a smaller piece to work with. And we're going to roll it into a circle and then use duct tape to solidify where the 2 points meet. And it doesn't end up being a perfect circle. I'm not sure what I did. Maybe it was too small, but I didn't mind because I think it turns out cute anyway. Now I'm just going to cut some slits in the scarf and rip off some strips. And I'm going to do that with all the scarves that I'm going to use. Then I'm going to start hot gluing the scarf onto the pool noodle that's now a round wreath form. And we're just going to wrap it around. And when we get to the end, we'll glue it down. And then we'll start another piece right on top of that end there where we just stopped. And I'm going to alternate the 2 different patterns of scarf that I decided to use. I feel like these 2 really complemented each other. And if you noticed, you can't see the pool noodle coming through. I'm going to finish the whole thing alternating. And now I've got these beautiful flowers that match so nicely with the pink in the center and then kind of the cream color. I'm going to poke some holes and then I'm just going to add hot glue and add each of those flowers that I pulled off of the pick. I didn't want to use the pick. I wanted to actually use the flowers themselves. And I could have left some of that pick actually to stab through there. And I didn't think of that till afterwards. So live and learn. But anyway, now I'm going to add the leaves between each of the flowers. And then I'm going to add some more picks that I got from Dollar Tree. I think it's eucalyptus, and I'm just going to add them all the way around both sides. I'm going to take this beautiful blue ribbon. It's a burlap ribbon that has wires on the ends from Dollar Tree. I'm going to make an awareness bow, cinch the middle with some twine and tie it off. I'm going to make a beautiful bow to put right in the center of the top of this wreath. I'm going to dovetail the two ends of this bow as well, because I just think that's such a pretty look. You don't have to do that, but I decided I wanted to do it. Now I'm going to take this white mesh ribbon. I folded it in half and then in half again, wrapped it around the center, hot glued it, and cut off the excess. And that's our nice little center to the bow. And this was a cream colored mesh ribbon. It's not the white one, actually. I'm going to add a piece of twine to the back with hot glue and masking tape just to secure it for our hanger. And that is all there is to this one. Look how pretty, it's so fresh looking. And that was out of a piece of a pool noodle. And you could still have leftover pieces to make other things. Let me know what you think. Noodles and a piece of another one that I'm going to use. And we're going to cut 3 pieces the same size from each of these different colors. We're going to make the cutest little popsicle garland, and it's just perfect for summer. I love it. I saw this on Pinterest and I had to make it. So now we've got 9 pieces, 3 of each color. I've also got these very large popsicle sticks or tongue depressors, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to take my miter shears from Amazon and I'm going to cut them in half. They were pretty thick, so I end up kind of helping along by just bending it right at the cut point, and that popped them off really nicely. I'm going to put hot glue on the ends of the not rounded side, and I'm going to put it inside the middle of the pool noodle. I'm going to do the same thing with all of them and just make sure they're all about the same length coming out for the popsicle sticks. So I'll kind of hold them up to each other and then adjust while it's still wet. And I'm going to do that with all 9 of them. There they are. Now I'm going to start with this orange and white twine from the Dollar Tree. I attached it to a very pointy, large skewer. And what I'm going to do is poke it through the very top portion of the popsicle, and it pulls through the twine. And I just thought that was perfect. I didn't have a needle handy that would work. And then I just add 2 beads in between each, and I did not paint the beads. I decided to leave them natural. And you kind of have to push them through sometimes, so I just use that same skewer piece. And so I'll just do a popsicle, 2 beads, a popsicle, 2 beads until I get all the way done. And then I'll make sure that it has 2 beads on either end of the garland so that the pattern stays consistent. Now I'm going to wrap it back around and poke it through on the skewer, and that brings the twine right through, which makes it so easy to do. And there they are, all of them. Isn't that adorable? I add those extra beads at the end that I hadn't done yet. And then I'm just going to create a slip knot on each side, and then I'll knot off the end of the slip knot, and that becomes the way we will hang this garland, from each side with a slip knot. So very easy to do. I mean, gosh, this is just so much fun. This would be a really fun craft to do with kids. Again, a lot of these are kid friendly. And I say that because a lot of the people watching this channel have either kids or grandkids, and maybe you're looking for something to do with them this summer, and this would be such a fun thing. And then you could hang it up somewhere in the house, and how excited and proud they'll be for having done this, and you'll have made a beautiful memory together. So there it is. It's all finished now, and you just have to hang it up. That's all that's left to do. Let me know what you think of this one. I think it's adorable, and it just could not be easier. Oh my gosh. I love easy projects that turn out so cute. Let me know what you think. Pool noodle and a piece of a green and a blue, and then I've got some little tea light candles that are battery operated. I'm going to cut 2 pieces of each of these colors, and I actually end up doing 3 of the green. We're going to make the cutest little candle holder that you could float in the pool or water if you want, if you have a little like koi pond or something, or you could just set it outside or in your garden, whatever you want to do. So we're going to do every other color, and then we'll just have 3 green ones going down the middle there. Now, on a couple of them, I'm going to take a blade and cut out a wider opening because we need a place to put those little tea light candles. And that'll make it work perfectly, and you can still reach the on and off switch from the underneath side. Now, I did not have that many tea lights right now, and I honestly wasn't ready to run back out and buy some more. So you're only going to see 3 lights in this one, but quite honestly, you could have filled every one of these holes with a tea light. I think that would look so nice. So just, for future reference, if you want to do this, you might want to have more tea lights handy. So for the 3 that are going to have tea lights in this one, I'm just going to carve out that little area so that it will fit nicely. Now we're going to attach them to each other. So I'm just going to use hot glue, and we'll start with the row of green, and we'll make a straight line by attaching those. Next, we'll use the blue and make a straight line going across with the middle green one. And this way we'll leave just the right amount of space. And then we'll add the 2 orange ones to the missing pieces there. Now I'm going to add a little hot glue to this orange and white twine from the Dollar Tree, and we're going to wrap it around and around and around just to kind of help hold this together. Even though we have the hot glue, I thought, it wouldn't hurt just to add another way to secure this. So we'll just kind of continue wrapping around until it just looks real cute. And of course, it's color coordinated, so it really will look nice. So bright and cheery for summer. I love it. We'll just cut that off and hot glue that right back on. This was so incredibly easy. Honestly, you just can't get much easier than this, which of course I love. Now we're going to go ahead and just reach underneath and turn the lights on because I want you to be able to see it with the lights on as well. And look at that. Imagine if they were all filled with tea lights, how cool that would look. Anyway, that is all there was to this one. Very fun, very easy, and adorable. Can you imagine these floating in your pool at nighttime? How cute would that be? Let me know what you think. Are you ready for more inspiration? I've got another video here I think you will really like. Click on it. I will see you there. You are truly a blessing to me. Bye.